Live, udabomb.com. I'll wait till we get a few more people in here before I start mumbling. That one better? Yeah, it looks a little better. So actually over here, we'll stop at first. Damn, I got a wedgie. What up, Blue, my boy? So this right here was actually the police officer who showed up at the Annapolis DHS building and told me that it told security it was unfortunate that they couldn't arrest me for not doing anything. I just wanted to go see if he was in his car chilling or what's up real quick. I don't think he's in there. I don't see him. He walked off with the other guy earlier. But yeah, the lady over here, damn, that generator's loud. The lady over here's name is Sarah Elfreth, E-L-F-R-E-T-H, and she works with the county executive. I want to say she's also running for some sort of position within like the county council or the executive chamber or something like that. But yeah, so we'll go see how she feels about the First Amendment. This is Oktoberfest down here in Annapolis City. We are at the Oktoberfest event. How's everybody doing? Let's find that little, let's find that tent they were all just at a minute ago. What's up, Rick G from Boston? How you doing, buddy? I swear they get updates when I go live. They know it. And then this is what it is. She's running for the senator of District 30. We'll ask her what's up. District 30A mobile office. And this is for, how you doing? And this is for Miss Sarah. She is located right there. And then Shamika. I'm sorry? And then this is Miss Lisa over here. What are you running for, Miss Lisa? County Council, District 6?
Yes, election for District 6 County Council.
Okay, so now I just moved from Arnold down here into the city this last couple 6 months. What would Annapolis City be considered?
So if you're in the city of Annapolis, you are also District 6. You
District
get
6.
City and county representation if you live in the city.
Hey, double duty. I like it.
You get alderperson.
So I should be double covered and I should have double protection.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Well, I must let you know that I feel as though I don't have any protection, unfortunately, and I feel as though with double, I should feel like I have more than the general person. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of left out.
What do you need?
I'm feeling kind of left out, Miss Lisa. I feel like the county has kind of given up a lot of ground and a lot of leeway with the police departments and freedom to kind of like overuse their powers and excessive force and kind of just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Suppress and kind of like oppress the general public with, and not allowing them to hold the police departments accountable. Whenever you try to hold someone accountable or talk to maybe a higher up, a captain, a lieutenant or somebody, and it constantly seems to be like big runaround, whether it be Annapolis City, Maryland DGS Police, which also resides right here in Annapolis on Calvert Street, and even Anne Arundel County Police Department themselves. So
I would tell you there's a couple of big things that have happened over the past few years that should help. Number one is the county police now, 100% of their officers have body cameras.
Yep.
And the other thing is the state this past spring passed a police accountability bill that has only very recently been implemented by every county. And so we have a county process that you can submit if you have a concern, a complaint of any type. You can submit it either to I actually would recommend submitting it to the Police Accountability Board itself. And then it gets all kinds of review. Can end up going to an administrative hearing board.
Because I've tried to go to my city council meeting and things like that, but it doesn't work out too well.
So for the police accountability bill, the county body governs both the county and the city police and the Crofton police RODVIEN. I want to say maybe AACC. I'd have to double check on that.
Okay, the college police as well.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
My main issue kind of stems with Anne Arundel County isn't as bad. Annapolis City, I haven't had as many issues with. It really comes down to the state departments, the state troopers that work right here in Indianapolis Barracks, actually right across the street. The Maryland Capitol Police, DGS division, like the people that guard the legislators and the senators when they come down and they're in session down here at the State House and things like that. It's those police departments that I'm running into the biggest issues with. And when I try to get help with whether it be the governor's office, they tell me to call the attorney general. The attorney general tells me to call my senator. My senator tells me to call the governor, and then it just becomes a big runaround. Now, I want to say I have spoken to Stuart Pittman's office directly. I want to say the lady's name was Angela there, and had a really bad experience trying to explain my problems with her. I've spoken to my senator. I've spoken to my congressperson from my district, and I kind of just keep getting this runaround. Ultimately, I was arrested for trespassing on public property while trying to file a complaint on a police department. I then was told by the commissioner, no, you're allowed to do that. That's your First Amendment right. Go back and do that. I was then arrested again by the police chief of that department for the same thing. When trying to hold them accountable, I'm not able to file a complaint without being arrested. I can't go to their department without being arrested. I can't go here or do there. They're stealing my car off of private property and things like this. So now it's to the point where I'm being harassed and targeted singularly. So if I've gone to my senator and I've gone to the different outlets, what is my next job? If everybody keeps giving me the runaround, where is my outlet? Where can I go for help, Ms. Lisa?
So the answer for the county and the city police is to go to the Police Accountability Board.
No, I know that, but for like the DGS police and the state police that operate within the county and the city.
That would be, let me see if I can pull one of our state representatives because, or I hate to do this because they're talking to other folks, but they might.
No, you're fine. I'll wait. I can wait around.
Okay. I honestly don't know who, because I've been so focused on what the county process is. I know the county process pretty well, but if it's happening with one of the other levels of law enforcement, I don't necessarily know the process as well.
Okay.
So hopefully one of these ladies here, one of your...
In the meantime, can I steal a lollipop?
One per customer.
All right. I want this one because it looks like the blue one, and that's my favorite. That's all. I just really am trying to hold these people accountable. I believe that peer-to-peer respect and interaction is a big part of what I do. I'm a First Amendment auditor. I know you probably heard about me. I'm the kid in the county with the camera and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the guy. I'm the difficult customer that So I'm really not that difficult, and I really just live on a peer-to-peer respect level. If somebody treats me with respect, then I treat them with respect. And when trying to hold people that are elected or paid to be that way, that aren't being that way accountable, I'm not having any help. That's all. So I'm curious, where to go? Where do I go? That's all. So that was all. I was just trying to figure out where to go, where to get some help, how to speed up that process, maybe actually get the ball rolling. I don't think the ball is rolling at the moment. They won't allow me to put the ball in the court at this moment, I should say. So that's what I'm running into. Or even a county employee at the jail down there comes out and assaults me on county property. That's battery. But now the state's attorney's office is refusing to press charges against this man and saying he was within his duty as a jail officer to come out on the public sidewalk and assault me and my property, broke my other camera and everything. But no one wants to help me. I go to the county police department, I speak with Detective Buckets down there, and I have the whole interview, and I try to file the charges at the commissioner's office, but they just refuse to file them. I feel like if I were to do that, they would, they come beat down my door and rush me out there. So that's all.
Well, if you want to, follow up with me, this because we're campaign tent here. I don't have my, my
everything,
official cards, but I have my email address.
Okay.
That's my personal email address, but I can get you over to the official side.
Where do you teach at? You teach around here in the county?
Arundel Middle School.
Okay. I was a Cape St. Clair Magathie Broadneck school system graduate, so.
Okay, yeah, well, feel free to follow up with me. And
now, you said the state people are here somewhere?
Well,
they might be talking. I got you. Well, whenever you ladies get a moment, I'll be glad to talk to one of you as well.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. You can feel the breeze picking up.
Lou, what's up, buddy? John Eagle, good guy, Shamar. Shamar, you're retarded. She's working here with the state people. That is senator. That is the person to ask, Shamar. That is my senator. She works with the senator. If the senator was talking, then I spoke to the next available person. You guys are high as shit. No, she was very nice. There's no need, there's no need to be rude to people that aren't rude. That's what I'm saying. If somebody's not being mean, you don't be mean to them. She didn't come out to my house and fuck with me. She didn't steal my car. She didn't try to arrest me for filing a complaint. She's done nothing wrong except actually listen to me and hear me out. So, no. You don't just be mean to people for no reason. How's everybody doing? Melanie, Lou, Pale Emperor, what's up? President Santa, Melanie, Squad. Oh, they can talk to other people that just walked up, but they don't want to talk to me. Okay. That was a little weird. They're talking to other people, but nobody wants to talk to me. Oh, she good? She good? What's up?
All right, we're doing this. So,
Alright, they're talking about me.
Yeah, I was.
Cool. This is our senator, folks.
My skin was clear, like as clear as yours yesterday, and now it's like. No, it looks great.
So, what? I really love that shirt.
Oh, I've seen that brand.
Yeah, okay. And then. Yes. Okay, this guy you have to follow.
Okay.
Maybe soon they'll talk to me. Maybe soon they'll have some time to talk to me. Alright, what's
She
up?
doesn't know off the top of her head either. But
Okay.
like I said, if you email me, I'll kick it over to the official side and try and find out the answer for you. Shouldn't be that hard.
I know, Miss Lisa. I just feel like whenever this happens, it then becomes another game of cat and mouse to who to get to, you know what I mean? I feel like if she's our senator, she should want to talk to me and hear the problem and get to the root of it right here and speak to her constituents and her citizens in her district. I waited for her to come speak to me. I would like if she at least came and gave me the time of day to speak to me.
Well, I mean, I can ask.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I waited for. That's what I waited for. I waited to speak to you. I would like to have a conversation with you. It'd be nice. How you doing, Miss Sarah? I see you all the time on Facebook at all the events and stuff around here. So it's nice to meet you in person for once. But
I don't know off the top of my head.
I got you.
If you reach out to, we'll figure it out for you.
I got you, but I've done that in your office or the senator or the congressperson's office, whichever one I call, ultimately then leads me to the attorney general or the governor, which then leads me to the attorney general or the governor, and you three kind of play like a back and forth racquetball with me. And now it's to the point where all of your departments block my number and don't want to answer my personal cell phone number. So how can I really...
I'm not allowed to block anybody's number, so we can't do that.
I know, but they're also not allowed to arrest me for trying to file a complaint on them, but they've done that.
Not, and I'm very sorry that happened.
I know.
So I'm not sure if you reached out to my office or somebody else.
It may not be used personally, so I don't want to say that you personally have not responded to me or anything. I'm not saying that. But I would love to. If I could get your number as well or your address or email to reach out to both of you. That way maybe in case one of them gets lost in translation, the other gets found. But I appreciate you as well, Miss Lisa. You've been very nice, and I thank you for speaking with me today.
There you go.
All right, thank you, Miss Sarah. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, ladies. Enjoy your weekend. Alrighty. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all just about, like, peer-to-peer respect, peer-to-peer interaction. So, that, again, was Senator Sarah Elfreth and her like worker lady was Miss Lisa RODVIEN. And yeah. But yeah, that will be our district senator. I don't like, obviously what I wanted to say to her and what did say to her is that I didn't speak to her personally. It's not like she like answered the phone over at her department and hung up on me or something like that. But you know what I mean? At the same time, if I call your office or your department and it's to the point where you guys are blocking the phone number and you're the head of it, like it all comes back to you. You might not do it and you might not be the person that committed said acts, but again, it's going to come back to you. You ultimately take responsibility for all the shit that rolls down that hill. So, but yeah, it's nice to pop up on them out in public when they're not ready with a bunch of bullshit like lies or like pre-made cue cards made up. They can't just sit there and give you a bunch of bullshit. They actually got to act like a normal person and a human being. Neither one of them seemed rude or ignorant. They just didn't really seem like they wanted to get to the bottom of the problem either. Didn't really seem like they wanted to help. So, another Annapolis police officer over here. This seems to be the end of the party, so I'll walk back down this way. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, like, neither one of those ladies was mean or ignorant or something like that. They weren't rude. They both were respectful. They just weren't helpful. They love to hit you with, like, the email me and I'll get back to you. I've been doing that since December of last year. I gave up around like April or May. After several hundred attempts, I had given up. Squad, how y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Semper Fi, Robert Wolf, what's up, Lou? Pale Emperor, how you doing, buddy? Melanie, appreciate y'all for coming out today. I love popping up on people out in public like that when they're not prepared or ready. I love getting like a genuine reaction from people. That's probably the best. Coke Dog, what's up, buddy? Buddy Wolf Guy, Chart D. Yeah, you kind of get more of James Tap, what's up, buddy? You kind of get more of like a genuine interaction out of people when you pop up on them in public. When they're not ready with like pre-made speeches or things, they tend to be more genuine, more, you know. They tend to want to relate to you a little easier. Sometimes they're a little standoffish, but I think all in all, popping up on them like that's the best thing you can do. What do we got down here? This seems to be a state delegate's thing. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Good.
Terrence, nice to meet you. How you doing? How you feeling?
That's Doug RATHELL. He's my state delegate up there.
Alrighty, my man.
16-year firefighter.
Okay. Around here in the city. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. I'm a 30-year county resident myself, so been here quite a while. What's up, Doug? How you doing, brother?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Famous.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I think you knew who I was.
Yeah.
I was just down there talking to Sarah and them a second ago. I really am trying to get some help with some shit, man. I've been reaching out to the Attorney General, the Governor, the Senators, they all trying to play like cat and mouse to me right now. I'm really trying to find the person that's going to give me some help. I'm not saying that you have to be that person or you are, but if I could just get some help finding that person, it'd be great, man. I got a court date this week for trying to file a complaint on someone, a police officer, and being arrested for trespassing on a public property for filing a complaint. They don't think that a complaint is like legal or lawful business, so it's a huge dumbass thing right now. But just trying to get some help, brother. That's all. I'm really big on like peer-to-peer interactions. I'm all about like mutual respect with people. So I know they paint me out to be like a difficult customer, which I can be sometimes, but only when I'm provoked. You know what I mean? I like to be cool and everybody's friend until I feel disrespected. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all been really cool. You said you're a firefighter here for a couple years. That's awesome, man. My buddy, my mom's buddy. His husband, John Lazo, was a captain across the bridge for like 20 years. So,
cool.
Yeah, big firefighter here when I was young. I was going to be a firefighter. I really love that thing.
Yeah, cool.
I appreciate it.
Trying to bring politics back to the people, you know?
My man. It's nice meeting you, Mr.
Thank you, man.
Have a good one,
Nice
brother.
to meet you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
How you doing? I follow you on Facebook. I've been seeing all your videos.
Thank you.
So I'm the owner of Colonial Tours of Annapolis. I noticed you like history.
Oh, dude, I love it.
So I want to invite you on one of my walking tours.
Okay.
Mr. Duck here is going to come along.
Heck yeah.
Let me see if I can give you a card or something, and you contact me.
Absolutely.
Because I saw your State House one.
Yeah, dude, I'm like a huge history buff. I love
Yeah. Let me give you one of my cards if I have one. I may be out, and it looks like I'm out. Daggone it.
Oh, I don't want to put that information either.
Here we go.
My man. Appreciate you. Heck yeah, I definitely want to come check that out for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Call, email, whatever.
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
It's my treat, all right?
Appreciate you. Thank you very much. And you do it like at the State House, or you do a couple different places?
It's a walking tour. We're going to start at the visitor center.
Okay.
And it's about 2 hours. Okay. We're going to finish at the market house.
Okay.
All right.
Heck yeah, I'm down with that.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Heck yeah, that was awesome. See, those two guys were normal. They're nice, normal people. They listen to what you say. They interact with you on a peer-to-peer level. They invite you out to walking tours. Heck yeah, dude, I'm definitely going to do that. He does the colonial tours of Annapolis. Y'all always say I'd be a good tour guide. Here you go. Now the time is here. I'm finally going to be a tour guide. This joint right here is awesome. This place always be right outside of Gold Leaf, and I love it. Every time y'all out there, I try and get in something. I saw the trailer got wrecked. Y'all get it fixed ever since it got messed up? Or yeah? Heck yeah, man. That's awesome, bro. Be safe out there. This is Blondie's Donuts. They are a local-owned like dessert shop here in Annapolis that also has like trucks that will come out and do catered events. And they make amazing like cinnamon rolls, waffles, pancakes with different like toppings, jellies, creams, homemade Oreo, whatever. It's dope, man. But yeah, this is a nice little event out here in the city. I don't know if there's any more like senators or anyone else down that way. It might be. Let's go check it out. Is it? Yeah, it is looking a little overcasty up here too. Damn, I'm on a bike today. I might have to get home then. I'm out on the bike today. I might have to get home before it rains. Heck yeah. No, that was cool to speak to Mr. Doug and Mr. William. They both seem like cool people. Here's that cop down here. Here he is. Let's go pop up on him right quick. See if he still thinks people's First Amendment rights are unfortunate or not. We'll ask him. We'll ask him in a second when he gets done. I don't want to interrupt him while he's talking to somebody. We'll wait till he's done, then we'll ask him. We'll pop up on him and ask him. Oh, by the way, the lollipop was the blueberry one. I did get the one I wanted, and it was a mystery wrapper, so it's a good day. What's up, Erica? But yeah, we'll ask them. It's just a basic question. Hey, boss. Boss. Let me holler at you. Woo. I just want to ask you a question right quick. What's up, buddy? I've been waiting to see you since the DHS bill, and I just wanted to ask you a quick question. When you came out there and you were talking to them, you told them that unfortunately there was nothing you could do about me reporting. Why did you feel that my First Amendment rights were unfortunate? Why did you say it's unfortunate?
It's just word of speech, a word, and I'm here for the event right now, so I
got you. I just wanted to ask you. That was all.
Yeah. So, all right, cool.
I got you. All right. Sir. Thank you, Mr. Ashton. All right. So he does not want to answer why he thinks people's First Amendment rights are unfortunate. But again, I love popping up on out in public when they can't have some bullshit speech prepared or what they're gonna say. They love just not acting like normal humans. I swear they're robots, man. I'm telling you. 90% of them are robots.
I like it as much.
So yeah, if y'all forgot, he came out there to the security guards that were freaking out and tried to call the police on me and told them, unfortunately, there was nothing he could do about me filming. Rights are not unfortunate. Rights are unfringible. Rights are granted. They are given. They are not takeable away. I know I didn't say that right, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's not something that's unfortunate. It's something that's instilled within society. And it's probably the greatest part of our society, not an unfortunate part. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that.
I'm sorry.
I know, yeah, he ran out of there real quick. His buddy was like, I can't stand here, and ran around to the side. They didn't want to talk to me. I've never seen someone so mad that a citizen wasn't breaking a law so they couldn't arrest him. Like, I've never seen someone get mad about that before. But, you know, there's a first time for everything, so here we are. Yeah, that seems to be the end of the event. I think I met all of the delegates and senators and representative candidates. Oh, sorry. None of them were rude. None of them were ignorant. The cop wanted to shuffle away and not speak to me, but everybody else spoke to me. Mr. William was dope. He invited me on a tour. I don't know which one of you it is, but one of you trolls always say that I would make a good, like, museum tour guide. So here you go. Looks like I'll finally get my chance to go along and see how it's done. But yeah, no, I love the colonial tours, man. That shit's awesome. That's probably like a $50 or $60 service, to be honest with you. That's a 2-hour guided tour. So definitely appreciate him for inviting me on that. How y'all doing down here? LouYouTheBomb.com, Code Dog, Jeff Krantz. Yum, you're new. Haven't seen you before. What's up, buddy? Melanie, how you doing again? Robert.
I cannot live with it.
Vagrant Zombie, what's up? Esmeal? I probably just said that horribly wrong, and I apologize. Ooh, can you squeeze one of the other guy down there? And they invited me on like the colonial walking tours and stuff like that. I do a lot of like constitutional activism here in the city and stuff like that. So he invited me to come do a little tour. I was at the State House, like giving a tour myself of like the historical stuff, and he's like, "Dude, come take it out for the 2-hour walking tour." Check it out. So,
Yeah. I didn't even know it's happening. Emily took over from Jill Seibel's wedding yesterday.
Heck yeah, I saw it. That was awesome. They're like, all right.
Yeah.
I almost didn't recognize it. I was like, wait a minute. You look like, you
cowboy hat
almost look
on.
like famous. You look like a lot like cooler than everybody else. And I was like, yo, who is that for a second? Wait a minute, I know that person. That's funny as shit. It's good seeing you, know what I mean? That's awesome. Keep the painting up. That's really good. You're welcome. That was cool. I just saw one of my friends, gosh, from elementary school. I've known her. We went all the way from elementary school, graduated together. She now lives in Florida. Sorry, I'm yelling. Hold on. She now lives in Florida, and she does like mural paintings. So she'll do like the entire sides of walls. Like the one day when I posted the one at the Arundel Center that they were doing on the side of that building. Yeah, that was a really cool one. So it was cool to see her. She does a lot of really, really nice like murals and different paintings throughout Tarpon Springs. She'll sometimes go over to California and do some things over there. But yeah, that was really cool to see her. She doesn't even live here.
Oh, really?
James Trapp, Melanie, Erica. Appreciate y'all. Also, whoever I was just speaking about that said they reached out to me twice and I didn't respond to them, I apologize if you reached out to me and I did not respond to you. I'm sorry. Where was that name? Yeah, it's Ismail. If I didn't respond to you, I apologize, buddy. I try to respond to everybody that emails me, messages me on Facebook, reaches out. I try to respond to everybody. Do I miss some? I'm sure. I'm sure I've missed plenty. So I apologize. Can I ask where you reached out to me on? What's up from Ireland? How you doing, brother? Thomas Daddis, how you doing? We'll stop up here so I can grab my Red Bull out of the backpack real quick. Yeah, like, to be honest, I don't even recognize that name, to be 100% honest with you. So now I feel like even worse. If you really did reach out to me twice and I didn't respond, I feel even worse now. But I don't really remember that name. I think those were the only 2 officers that were stationed here as well. So I don't think anybody else is stationed here. And that seemed to be the end of it. Cool. All right. I'll get my drink out and then I'll walk back to my vehicle. Unindoctrinated, you're fine, buddy. Sorry, I'm grabbing my drink out of my bag. It was a nice little time though. I popped up on the Senator, Sarah Elfreth, and House Delegate Lisa. And then also there was Mr. Doug. It was Mr. Doug, and then also he was speaking with a guy named Mr. William, who does the colonial tours here in Annapolis City. So he actually invited me to come out on one of the 2-hour walking tours. And I'll go all around the city and check out all of the historical stuff. So definitely check that out. Hold on, I'm trying to shut my backpack. If anybody in here right now does live in the Annapolis area, I know some of you guys do, like Josette Penrod. I know that's someone. Cope Dog, you live close. A couple people. So if you're here in this area and you want to go on the colonial walking tours, let me know. Watch this. What's up, brother? How you doing? Shout out my guy. But yeah, if you want to go on Mr. Williams' walking tour, let me know. I could give you his information so you can set that up and boom. I think it's pretty cool. I've actually never been to Texas before. My family moved up here from Florida, the Naples area, stopped in Jackson, Mississippi first, and then came up here to St. Mary's County, Leonardtown, Maryland, and then ultimately made their way back up here to Annapolis. Now, my grandmother's family lived up here in Annapolis for hundreds of years and was part of the Navy, but my section of the family had moved to Florida for a while. But I've never been as far over as Houston, or as Texas. I've been out to Colorado once, and I've been out to California once as well. I think I can get back to the car that way.
Like this, across the street, has the winch.
But yeah, I've never been to, it's a lot of good, like, little tents around here. A lot of good stuff. But yeah, I've never been there. I've been out to LA, I've been to Denver, I've been to Keystone, and I've been to Black Hawk, Colorado, but I've never been to the old Texas. I know, I see a lot of crazy stuff going on down there, man. It's wild. It's definitely wild down there. I notice I have a lot of people watch my videos from Texas, so it does seem like there's a lot of crazy shit going on down there.
There's a sign down
a lot of First Amendment issues going on. So. That big bald head boy. Grew up in Tarpon Springs, now I'm in San Antonio. Oh, that's cool, Robert. My friend Emily that I just saw a few minutes ago, lives in Tarpon Springs now. That's pretty cool. Look at the doggies. Look at the doggies. But yeah, now I do want to travel more. I should travel more. I've been all up and down the East Coast. When we were in senior year of high school, my school and a couple other schools in the state here in Maryland, I'm sure there's fucking schools all over the country that do it. Either way, they worked with this thing called ski travel, and we all went on a trip up to Canada. We rode on like a charter bus up to Canada, to Mount Tremblant, and did like a 4 or 5 day trip up there as part of like our senior like big trip thing. So it was cool. So I've been up and down the East Coast, but not a whole lot out west. But yeah, that was nice to speak to some normal folks, Mr. Doug and Mr. William. Like I said, the ladies were never mean or disrespectful. They didn't really seem very helpful, kind of standoffish, but they were never mean or rude or disrespectful, so there's no reason to be mean or rude to them. Do I wish maybe they cared a little bit more and did a little bit more? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Can't change everything all at once. Small changes, small changes. I'm actually going to be posting a thing here probably when I get home. I forgot to do it. About a month ago, somebody I know that works within the county had messaged me to let me know that all county employees had gone through an auditor training. She thought they were getting called in to do like some sort of like actual like other training, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And it was all about how to deal with First Amendment auditors when they approach, what to say, how to interact, how not to interact, yada, yada. Ooh, sorry. So it was pretty cool to, you know, see that the county is holding them accountable and training them. Yada, brother. But yeah, it's cool to see the county is holding them accountable and training them in the ways of the First Amendment auditors. So I will post that evidence as soon as I get home. I know you guys saw the John Cena post about how John Cena just set the world record for the most Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes granted in history. It was like 600 and some odd wishes, like 685 or something crazy like that. And then they said the next closest person is only like 260 wishes granted. I didn't know which way that person was going. The next person is like 260 wishes granted. So it's like, yo, what? John Cena is out here just like murdering the game. I love it. Couldn't have picked a better person. Yeah, that's what it was, 650 wishes. Nobody else is even within like 400 of him. John Cena is a beast. I just want to go over here and see what cop is sitting over here at the end of the parking lot. More so why he's sitting in the parking lot. Yeah, that's really awesome. The Make-A-Wish Foundation has granted 1,000 wishes to kids, and John Cena's done over 650 of them. Like, putting that in perspective, all the celebrities out there that have ever participated in that program, and John Cena has literally done 60% of them. That's crazy to me. What's up, brother? You good? That's just crazy to me. Oh, it is Annapolis Police. I don't know if it was Annapolis or DGS or somebody. Yeah, it is Annapolis. I was just coming to see if it was Annapolis or something. I wasn't fucking with you. You're all right, buddy. I was just coming to see if it was Annapolis or DGS or what department was down here. I wasn't coming to fuck with you or nothing. You're all right.
I had no clue. How you doing?
You're good, doing good. What you just watching for like the Oktoberfest or whatever over there? Yeah, I seen the other two officers down there too.
How you doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good. I think it's getting ready to rain here in a minute, so.
Yeah, they were calling for it like around 3, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, somebody just said it was starting to rain up in Gambrel, so I think it's making its way down here.
I've seen a couple drops.
Yeah.
Drip down on them.
I think this week was like the break of the hot weather and the coming on of the fall weather. Yeah, yep. You could feel it. So.
Welcome. No humidity. You know, just nice cool temperatures.
Yep.
I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, wintertime I like. I'm not mad at it.
I like this right here. This is
But
like
this
my
right here, this is spring.
shorts and long sleeve shirt, spring. Yeah, yep.
That's the perfect,
Two best time of the year.
recipe for the bike.
Yep, my man.
So,
Hell
everything
yeah.
good, though?
Yep, yes sir. Yeah, I was just coming to see.
What was your name? I'm Officer Wolfo.
Hold on, I'll change so I can actually give you a proper handshake.
Yep.
Terrence,
Terrence, all
nice to
right.
meet you. I was speaking with Cruz Care today about going over there and checking out the trash cans. I never made it over there. She was like, I'm at work, I can't go today. But we do a lot of like conservation work over there at the Greenberry Point.
Okay.
And like cleaning up the trash and putting trash cans over there and stuff like that too. So I was gonna go over there, man, but I'm like, so it might start raining.
You never know with this, but I always say the weather out here in Annapolis is like, because of the bay.
Yeah.
I've been in Eastport and it's been pouring, and I've come up here and it's like
sunny,
bright and sunny.
Yep.
And I've done the same thing. It's been the opposite. Sometimes it's been like pouring over here. You go down to Eastport and it's like
sunny and normal, yeah.
Fine.
Salem weather, and you're like, what the heck?
Yep.
It's the crazy. I worked at Puster's for like a couple of years, so I would sometimes see that. You would look over at Eastport, and you could see like it's like hazy, and you're like, is it foggy? And you're like, no, that's rain. It's making its way across the water. Yep. Yeah, it's weird. Annapolis is definitely that weird.
It's got it.
Yep. All right, man. You have a good one, boss. Thank you. He's very cool. Yeah, I didn't know if it was Annapolis or the Capitol Police down there, so I just wanted to go and see. He was very cool, very nice and normal. Yeah, that's what's crazy. Like, originally I had all my dealings with like the Capitol Police, Annapolis, and Anne Arundel, so I thought they were all just dickheads. But now that I've gone out around the state and dealt with other police departments around the state and other counties, Annapolis City and Anne Arundel really aren't that bad compared to some other places. The state troopers are fucking dickheads, and DJS Capitol Police are still some assholes, but like on like a general standpoint, Annapolis City really isn't that bad. Annapolis City really isn't that bad. But yeah, alrighty, squad. Would I see a member thing? Hold on. I always forget to click on these when I see them up top. Whatever that was, it looked like somebody joined. Trying to scroll back up and see what it was. Cope Dog, join the squad. What's up? Appreciate you, Cope Dog. You the bomb.com, brother. My guy. But yeah, so that was the Oktoberfest down here in Annapolis City. And yeah, we were talking to Miss Lisa RODVIEN, Sarah Elfreth, and then we spoke to House Delegate Doug Rathel, and then Mr. William Ridgely, I think was his last name, and he does the colonial tours here in the city. So yeah, a couple good people to speak to. Everybody was really fun, really awesome. Looked like a good time. Wish I came out a little bit earlier. Wish I drank alcohol. I shouldn't say I don't. I will drink some alcohol. I will have some fun with people and have a few drinks, but I'm not a real big drinker unless it's a event or somebody's birthday or a holiday or something like that. I ain't getting drunk on a Tuesday just because it's Tuesday. But yeah, looked like a really good time. But till next time, squad, y'all be safe out there. Take it easy and peace out. Thank you, Cope Dog, my man. Have two for me, brother.